Have some breaking news. The Detroit Lions have terminated a coach. We're going to talk about it. The Detroit Lions have fired defensive backs coach Aubrey Pleasant. He is no longer with the football team. This was an individual who I think a lot of fans, myself, if they were going to let go of Aaron Glenn, that he would end up being the defensive coordinator. Well, that's definitely not going to be the case now. The Lions have fired Aubrey Pleasant. The Lions' defensive backs, the whole defense has been booty cheeks so far this season, and having a lot of issues regarding putting players any sort of position of success. I think this is kind of a cop-out, in all honesty here. When I think of the Detroit Lions defensive backs, I actually like how they have molded some of these young guys. Jerry Jacobs, I thought that Chase Lucas, in the minimal amount of time he's been in there, has done a pretty good job, starting to learn. Kirby Joseph getting better every single week. And obviously Jeffrey Okudah, who's been a stud. And obviously Amani there, he is regressed a little bit. But can you really blame it on Aubrey Pleasant? I don't know. But we're definitely have a change with the defense here. Is there going to be more moves at some point going forward regarding coaches being terminated? Very well could be. In all honesty, they at some point could look towards Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn has been an absolute disaster. But what do I think about Aubrey Pleasant here? I actually liked him as a coach because, again, the development that we had for this coaching staff developing these young secondary players for the Detroit Lions. Let me know in the comments section, do you agree with this firing? Y for yes, N for no. Let me know, do you agree with this firing? Let's continue on here. Again, Aubrey Pleasant, no longer with the Detroit Lions. We have not figured out yet who will be replacing him for these duties. So I don't know how it's going to be. But yes, Dan Campbell demoted Anthony Lynn midway through the season last year, and they wanted to go in a different route this year. They went and turned around and fired Aubrey Pleasant to potentially make a change defensively to go into the different direction. He's definitely going to find his way to another team. I think Aubrey Pleasant is a pretty good coach. I think he's getting a bad rap here right now, in all honesty, because of how this season has gone. The secondary was terrible yesterday, no doubt about it. Absolutely. But also, when you don't have a defensive line that can get after a quarterback, you don't have linebackers that can help stop the run, the secondary is given a task that is extremely difficult to comprehend. And that's the matter fact of the situation here. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say for what can be done. Is this actually going to help out the defensive backs for the Lions going forward? Does it send a message to the players? I think there is a message sent. I don't know if this is going to change anything, in all honesty. I still think the defense is going to stink. I truly do. I'm going to keep you informed. If the Lions make any more moves, I will let you know. That's what this channel is all about. Check out my video, Lions Rumors and News. Check that one out as we continue to grind. With that said, folks, adios.